Hello everyone, this is Jesse from VaultCraft. I'm making this video to help new customers decide on the correct size of tube for the Bullion that they're wanting to store. It's important to pick the right size tube because if you pick the wrong size, it's going to be too big and your coins are going to flop around inside too much, or it's going to be too tight and it might fit, but then it's going to be very difficult to get out. So in front of you I have a few different Bullion tubes. And the way I've designed them is they always have the internal diameter both on the bottom of the tube and in the bottom of the lid. That way, if you ever have multiple tubes in similar sizes, you can always match them up quite easily. And as you can see here, so I have three tube sizes here, a 26, a 48 millimeter, and a 42 millimeter. Now through trial and error, I've found these are the best sizes for example, the 42 mil is a good size for kangaroos without a capsule. The 48 is a good size for typical 1 ounce coins in a capsule. And the 26 is a great size for 1/4 ounce gold in a capsule. So how did I go about determining the size? Well, the first thing you're going to need is either a ruler like this, or any sort of measuring device, or even better, a set of digital calipers like this. We already know the internal sizes, and the way I've structured the sizing system is that it starts from 16 millimeters in the smallest diameter, and it increases in 2 millimeters all the way up to 52. So you'll have 16, 18, 20, 22, etc. This way you should be able to find a tube that fits the coin that you want to put in. As a general rule, you want to measure whatever you're putting in the tube and add 1.5 to 2 millimeters extra. This will allow just a little bit of room without too much. For example, here is a Perth Mint kangaroo, 1 ounce silver. And if I was to measure that with my calipers, I'm getting 40.55 millimeters. So if I was to add 1.5 to 2 millimeters, that's going to be 42 millimeters. And like I've shown before, this is why I use a 42 millimeter case for these kangaroos. And if I put them in the case, you'll find they fit just right. There's a little bit of play, but not much. Next we have some typical 1 ounce coins in a capsule. Now there's a huge variety of capsules out there, both in thickness and diameter, but the general size is pretty similar. So this is why it's important just to measure what you have just in case. So in this case we have 45.36, and here's an example of a Perth Mint Lunar Dragon Series 3, whereas this one is 45.34, so it's slightly different, but again adding 1.5 to 2 millimeters to both of those is going to equal the next even number, which is 48 mils. So that is why these coins fit quite nicely into the 48 mil. And again, one more time, but this time I'm going to use the ruler just because not everyone has digital calipers. All you need to do is just try and size it up as best as you can. If we look at this, we are looking at probably close to, it could be tricky to measure on a ruler, that's why calipers are the best, but probably 23 millimeters in a case. And if I have a look at the calipers, yeah, I was pretty close, 23, 24. So that is why if I was to add 1.5 to 1.2 millimeters, it's going to equal 26. And the 26 mil is, as you guessed it, a great fit for 1/4 ounce gold coins. So that's how easy it is to measure up and size your coins for these tubes. You can get them on my storefront, VaultCraft.shop. I have a huge range of these in different finishes. There's a typical black, or there's marble, there's sparkles, there's gradients, and there's more to come as well. Don't forget to also check out my keychains to hold. I suggest just doing a cheaper denomination like this 1/2 ounce silver from Ainsley. Don't be putting gold in this because you don't want to be losing a 1/2 ounce of gold. But this is a really cool little keychain for holding your fidget coin, something you can carry around with you all the time. Also, when ordering the tubes, depending on what you order, you can either order it as a tube with a lid in the same matching color or any other color in the range. So if you have a sparkle tube, you can get both gold, silver, or any of the sparkle tube for the lids. So you can really mix and match. You don't have to go black with gold or black with silver or gradient with silver. You can really mix and match what you want to fit your style, and that's why the motto for the store is Stack with Style. So I hope that clears things up. If you have any questions, just send me a message. I try to be as responsive as possible, and I hope to see your order come through shortly. Thank you.